the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is May 9th, 2024. It is 3 o'clock, 2:57 on the dot. This is video number 2. Video number 1 was on this channel. I sort of share with you some of the videos and some different discussion. This is the list here. I did it for a while. I have 15 tweets. UK Sussex crowds, King Harry. So these are a side note for myself. So maybe I'll put this video that I'm talking in right now on App Your Team Sussex. So let's go on App Team Sussex. Before I do, please subscribe to this channel. Okay, some of you have subscribed now because of the short videos that I put, but majority of the things that Invictus, whatever, any charitable work that Harry and Meghan are doing, this is where I will be putting it. So now I'm going to App Your Team Sussex is because the squads are discussing different things here based on the side note that I put, because I don't remember every links that I put on the list. Okay, so this is App Your Team Sussex. Okay, let's look at the background. Feel free to skip. 3,993 subscribers, new subscribers welcome. Revenue $228.49. Analytics, okay, 6,163 views in the last 48 hours. Okay, so let's go on Twitter, and this is the first tweet. All right, you can see Prince Harry has a genuine passion for promoting access to mental and physical rehabilitation for military veterans. There is no member of the British royal family that has worked as hard in the last 10 years to advance veterans' welfare in this way. Well done, Harry. That's true. And anything that the other royals do, you don't see, they just go and cut ribbons, and after that, I don't know. There's Harry here. I mean, he explained how all of this came about. Wow, lost both of his legs. There he is here with Invictus. I believe that, when was that? Is it Netherlands? And there's this little boy. You could see Harry's smile is genuine. Oh, there's the shoes. He loves his shoes. Okay, so there's no comments. Let's go to the next one. All right. UK Sussex squad. Yes, you guys showed up. They call you guys tourists. All right, what a day. I saw Prince Harry in real life, and I must say he is absolutely lovely. There's the loving eye. He has a beautiful smile, and his swag is on fire. I'm so glad I made a mad dash to St. Paul's Cathedral. Oh yeah, I saw our favorite barrister, David Sherborne. Okay, so this is all her clips. On the last video, I think it's the same person. She's like, her batteries were almost done.
Ah, c'est possible, moi. Filme-moi, il va arriver, c'est sûr, en fauteuil, c'est obligé qu'il s'arrête pour moi. Obligé. Tu me fais une belle photo, les gars.
Okay. We will try to bring him here to you.
I'm sorry, I speak very badly.
Je ne parle pas bien le français, but on va appeler. Harry! Can someone do this with you? I don't know how to do that. Harry!
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, sad. Oh no! Oh, that's really sad. Oh no!
Okay, so there's more. No, one of the things that I'm thinking as I watch this, perfect weather for this event. Okay, let's go to the next one. There's David Sherborne, Harry's lawyer. That's an image. There he is again. Yep, they show up for him. Okay, so there's that. Thank you, hon. I'm so glad I made the last minute decision to go. That's me screaming in the video. Harry, Harry. He's a rock star. He really is, and a living legend. Okay, I'm happy you made it there. Thank you, hon. I'm so glad I made it too. The energy was amazing, and everyone was so excited when he walked out. The excitement was high. There's that. Did I hear French? Yes, the man next to me was French, and he said he couldn't, that his English wasn't good. I told him in French, we'll try to get Harry over, so I call Harry. All right, so there's that here. Beautiful day and date. Yep, that's what I was just saying. So happy for you. Very cool. Super. Wow, glad you showed up to support Princess Diana's warrior prince. There's that. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Is that the no. Next one? Okay, UK Squaddy showed up and showed out. So proud of y'all. Harry and Invictus games. I am 10. All right, this is a very nice image. Okay, yes, I'm very proud of our UK Sussex squad. All right, let's see here. I'm proud and so jealous. What's there to be? Okay, our Nigerians Sussex squad right now. You ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, so proud of them. Well done. That's an ad. Yes, I recognize the voices. So beautiful. So looking forward to the Nigerian squad is next. He looks happy. I'm excited to see and hear the Nigerian squaddies. This is their moment. I know. The people's friends. Thank you, faithful squaddies. You're amazing. Okay. After this, that said, yes, they did. We love you all, UK squaddies, Sussex squad. All right, so let's go to the next one. That remind me of that squaddie, the UK squaddie. That was, what was the event? There was an event. I think it was after the One Young World, and one of those old white English woman was saying some negative things about either Harry or Meghan or something like that. And one of the young squaddies went to her face and talked to her. Okay, so let's continue. Next one. Well, this is awkward for the all Brits hate Harry narrative. Look at all that. He is still Diana's son. Camilla and her tabloid minions should take that to the bank. That's that. Okay, that's because they all are tourists. There's me here. 2 people like it. Well, at least you can say who brings tourism to the country. It's not the taxpayers' royals. It's the non-working royals, the self-sufficient royal Prince Harry. You should be ashamed to even write this, especially after 2 of your tax-funded royals were just out. Only 10 plus people were there for them. Okay, as for your king, the majority of the people who were there were photographers. They fill in the void for his little ego. All right, so that was sometime last week. They went out and about. Yeah, I'm no fan of any type of monarchy, but has Meg okay, I don't even, you could pause and read it, but I'm gonna black. Okay, when you start with that name, I don't even wanna, it's not worth taking serious. But you still on the under the post that about them. Okay, indeed, LOL. My first thought, David, a bigger crowd than William for sure. He's quite the star, it seems. All we do not hate Harry. Obvious, I would have thought. Okay, you and I, it's all bullocks. Okay, media spreading hatred for Harry and Meghan. Oops, public likes him. Hope they all learn hate will never win. How many turns up for jealous, lazy Yorkshire men? Baby William, royal family, Kensington royal. That person tagged them. Vindictive and pathetic. The so-called royal expert won't concede that Harry is still very popular. What they will likely do is contort themselves into all type of pretzels shapes by saying things like, quote, well, the road on which they were standing wasn't very large, or the tiny space packed a large crowd. I guess they're saying that already. Also, the crowd is so beautiful. Every girl in that picture is a 10. What is it? Every girl in that picture is a 10. Okay, 100%. And the crowds were wrapped on all 3 sides. That's right, 100%. And the crowds were wrapped on all 3 sides of the entrance to St. Paul. There's the loving eye. The next one is an ad, and I think there's more, but let's move on. Next tweet, still about the crowds. There's pictures here. These are the photographers. The irrelevant prince. Oh well, spreading the word and support of the Invictus games, IG10. I cannot believe that not only did the royal family snug Prince Harry, they snubbed the Invictus games. I don't know. Isn't Charles is the head? Okay, let me look that up. Who's the head of the army, I guess, or military, I should say. Okay, so I type who's the head of the UK military. So this is this person here. Admiral Sir Tony, what is it? Wadaken is the professional head of the United Kingdom Armed Forces and the chief of the defense staff. He was appointed to this role in November 2021, succeeded General Sir Nick Carter. Okay, so that's that. You could pause and read, but that's not what I'm looking for. So this is the thing here. Okay, what role UK sovereign play in the UK military? The UK sovereign, or King Charles III, is the head of the British Armed Forces, also known as the Commander-in-Chief, which is in the US is the president. That's what they do. But apparently it seems like they don't have much. I don't know how it plays over there. The sovereign's duty include directing the sovereign control and governs the armed forces, declare war. Okay, the sovereign is the only person who can declare war and peace. I don't know. I think I raised that once and someone said something else in the comment. I'm just reading this. Okay, deploying. The sovereign can deploy the armed forces overseas or on British soil. Maintaining. The sovereign maintain the Royal Navy. Ordering. The sovereign can order warship in times of urgent national necessary. But isn't all these how do you call this, elected officials? I don't know. I really don't know how it works. So okay, wherever you are deployed in the world, you should be assured that I and the whole nation are deeply thankful for the part you play in helping to maintain peace around the globe. As sovereign, the Queen is head of the armed forces. Well, that's old. That should be king now. Armed forces, and is also the wife, mother, and grandmother of individuals having served in the forces. So that's regarding the Queen Elizabeth. But now it's what is it? King Charles. But anyway, so that's not the point here. The whole point for bringing that particular search about what role the sovereign play in the military is that without the military, the system, the monarchy system, the position that the royal family has in the UK will not be there. So they didn't even bother showing up to support the cause. Forget about Harry. Okay, we already know where they stand, not individually, but at least the firm itself. We have a pretty good idea how the firm stands against Harry. So for the fact that the country is safe and they send these men and women out there to do their dirty work for them, okay, but there's a thing here they're doing for the service members. They didn't even bother showing up. So that was the whole point for bringing that up. All right, so that's it. Where was I on Twitter? Okay, because they didn't show up. That's the thing here for the service. You would have thought they would show up. If this is what irrelevance look like, then I don't even want to be famous. Okay, someone is incandescent. They stay hungry. There's that here. Let's go to the next tweet. King Harry. Okay, every time he stepped back on that island, photographers end up making him look a king. That's for sure. Yeah, the suit fits him very well. Okay, also see, that's during the Queen's funeral. There's that. Being petty, they told him not to wear his uniform. And then after certain things, I'm saying some of the Brits love performance. Okay, don't forget this one where he looks like he was the king surrounded by military bodyguards. Oh my goodness, that is true though. Military bodyguards. Can you imagine if Charles wasn't so freaking petty? Whatever is going in his head. But I think God had given him a jewel to make pretty much give him what he's searching for, the popularity and everything. He threw it all away. First it was Princess Diana. Look what happened to Princess Diana. Then Harry, look what he's doing to Harry. Unbelievable. He's gonna go to his grave a petty man. Okay, the way he waited for so long for his reign, and he's still not happy on it. Okay, the way he makes the others look like a bunch of paupers. That's a ad. Is that an ad? No. Damn Harry, there's the fire. I always thought he was the hotter brother even when they were younger, but the hotness chasm between them keeps growing exponentially. Harry's appeal keeps rising while bullism is aging like milk in a hot car. Oh my god. That's an ad. What is this? I don't think it's the photographers, it's the men. Harry will never be a king. He doesn't even want to be, but he is born a leader. His bearing shows that there are far better ways to lead than being a monarch, and the camera sees that. Yeah, I'm telling you, so much potential that Charles could have gained with Harry and then Meghan on top of it, to them all away. And I think this is what happened here. The people around him put nonsense in his head. His initial, that's the thing, his initial whatever thought he had with Meghan, it was good in my humble opinion. But I think people around him talk him out of his initial thought about Meghan, and they insert other things, negativity into his mind, and he went along with it. But he never fought for his own conviction, his own belief. So he's a man without any principle. I think he did, but he doesn't trust his own belief. I don't know if I'm making sense with that, because I believe the initial interaction, it was very positive intellectually, because it seems like when he was talking to Meghan, when he was talking with Meghan, there were some really good conversation that went on, and I think he was very impressed with Meghan's knowledge on whatever topic they were talking about. But the people around him probably put nonsense in his head, and then he completely discarded his own initial feeling toward Meghan, or perspective toward Meghan, and he goes along with it. He can't. I mean, he's a freaking king. He can't say that, no, this is what I believe, and make people follow through. But instead, he goes along with what naysayers said. And he trained the other son to be the same. Okay, that's it factor in full effect. Harry's the only one in that family that possesses it. He got it from his mama, because he is real leader with strategic vision, impact, and authenticity. Good King Harry. That's because of how he carries himself and who he is. He is much more a king than his father or brother. That's for sure. Look at this. They sure do. Maybe he could pull Excalibur from the stone. I don't know. Maybe he is what the UK needed to turn the country into a different direction. Like I've always said, when you look at the 2020 election and compare it with the UK, they were going leading up to the 2020 election, they were on the same page. If you go on PYTE, you'll see some of the things that I discussed leading to that. And then afterward, after the US 2020 election, the UK had their own version of election, and it went completely against, I would say, somewhat the people. And I've always said Harry and Meghan's union is probably what the UK needed to open some people's eyes. You will never get everybody on the same page, but maybe that's what, to get a good majority of people to see the nonsense that's going on in the UK. Maybe that's what it is. That's the Excalibur for the UK. You never know. We'll keep on praying for him. Please tell us we're getting episode this week. It's hard to outshine the king of people's heart. That's for sure. Okay, in The Crown, the former Edward VIII tells Elizabeth II that, quote, "We always have done queens better than kings. I like to point out that they always also done second sons better than firstborn sons and heirs, making a huge exception for the current Duke of York." Okay, that's why. What is it, Andrew? "A million times better than the king we've got. So happy to see Diana's family representing her on this special day for her soldier son. I hope Meghan saw the crowd greeting her husband. I'm sure it would have been louder if she had attended to, but this was Harry's day." Right? Oh, if Meghan had gone, the tabloid would take that to another level. So it's good that Meghan didn't show up. But it's very sad that, she can be, it just can't be, because the tabloid turned it into something completely different. Okay, to come up and real, this is what happens when you are loved and not surrounded by toxic people. Why will ever want to go back to Salt Island? I don't know if Meghan is helping him with his diet and exercise regime, but Harry is looking quite fit. Oh, he's been looking fit. He's been looking fit. One thing I realized with Harry, he always had a huge forearm, but now it's matching the rest of his body. I'm sorry. I called it out a long time ago. It's in one of my videos, probably on PYTE. What did I call him? Popeye. But now I think everything is matching. Okay, I think it's from playing polo, from holding the saddle and things like that. All right, the horse's strap, so his arm. And when you look at Nacho, there's some exercise. I think you guys could come after me if you want. That's fine, because I see what I saw. I know what I saw, because from Nacho probably play a lot of polo and ride horses a lot. The way he holds the strap of the horse, okay, his shoulder, I believe, which shoulder was it? I think it was the left shoulder. When he's working, it was the left shoulder. He needs to do some exercise to push it back. It could be fixed without any surgery. Just exercise, move the shoulder the opposite direction. Because when you see him walking without, holding, being on a horse or something, you could see the shoulder is not aligned. Okay, so he needs to be careful with that. And he's getting older. Things are not going to be easier for him. All right, so he needs to do exercise to open the chest a little bit more and push the shoulder back. All right, that would be things for reverse fly, and do things to do reverse fly. Will bench press work? Maybe bench press, that will bring up the chest, but he already have that muscle going toward the chest, but he needed to go back. So mostly reverse fly, upright row, okay, upright row, and probably shoulder presses that will help to bring back, to readjust the shoulder. That's natural, the left shoulder. Okay, but anyway, let's move on. The squad, I know I'm preparing. You could come after me after that. If I see a picture that's depicted what I'm talking about, I'll share it with you. All right, the literally king of England. Look at all those people. All right, not the unwashed and unloved crying in my comment section. There's a laugh here. Let it all out. Love, seek therapy. You'll be fine. Anyone else notice that the crowd is greatly composed of young people, the future of the UK? Please take note, royalists and British royal family. Exactamente. All right, next time they post one of their raggedy polls, I'm responding with this pic. Girl, there's that. Damn, oh no, somebody in the palace is going to be in total screaming rage. There's the laugh here. I'm here for it. More tears for the future, even with Harry's title. Okay, let them burn. And La La Land, yes, England has no king again. William III was the last king of England, but now there is king of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. He is King Charles III. Okay, whatever. Oh Lord, the audacity. Oh my goodness. Whew. Yeah, it's like they're talking about, I'm the king of England,
Prince Charles expected his butler to keep visits to Camilla a secret from the princess.
Paul just turned around to him and said, well, are you expecting me to lie for you, Your Royal Highness? And Prince Charles said, well, yes. Yes, I am. And went into this histrionics about being the King of England, the future King of England, the Prince of Wales, and you will lie, stamping his feet, and then threw this book in Paul's direction.
And then he's like, okay, and okay. This is the monarchy and the future monarchy. Henry has no place in it, never ever. But where's that one? Where's the future queen? Oh my God, let me pause and write that. Before I black this person here, this is what I wrote here. But where is your future queen? Are you going to settle for AI Queen Kate? Anywho, stay with your dull monarchy system. If you care so much about your institution, should be concerned about your future queen. So you're going to settle with all the BS they presented to you about her whereabouts. Okay, so let's do this and then adios. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. I need to start editing. I really need to start editing yesterday's video. Okay, so there's that here. I was promised booze. I think I did this. Did I put it twice? I was promised booze where they're not booze. Delusional royalists remain undefeated. Okay, new cheers from crowd as Prince Harry arrives with We Are Invictus event at St. Paul Cathedral. 38 seconds. Should have waited until he got out of the car. There's all of this. Yeah, I shared this already. Okay, there were boos. The crowd was so small. How Harry has fallen. The small crowd bring Invictus family, not the British public. Morning, Tracy. I see you take up your delusional crown with pride. Oh my goodness, these people. Oh, remember I shared some videos with you. These people live in the internet bubble. They lie, make things up, and believe them. It's really disturbing because these people live among us. I demand a refund because what kind of a scam is this? No booze, no eggs, no veggies being thrown. No one pitchforks or lift torch. This is disgrace. There's the laugh here. The royalists should hang their heads in shame. Okay, I'm gonna need to speak to the supervisor. William might be the next king, but we all know who made Lady Diana proud. That's for sure. Okay, this gave me chills. The present firm can say whatever they want about him, but clearly Britons are proud of him and his work. Okay, so that's an ad. Okay, I screenshotted because tomorrow they will lie. Don't forget how irrelevant he is and embarrassment. That's a tons of people and media showing up for someone so irrelevant and embarrassing unless they lie. And where is Mike Tendo? Shouldn't he be there as the new head chief of Invictus? There's the laugh here. If you on video 1, which on our part of your service, I was talking about I read what's the guy, the CEO of Invictus, who said he's been there, something Reed. He's been there since the beginning of the Invictus, and Harry is the patron and he's the creator of Invictus. Okay, the Spencers also showed up. Good day for him and Invictus. What is that sound I hear? Oh, it's Egg clenching his jaw and gashing his teeth. I was told Meghan is simply terrified of being cheered by the crowd and the spring sunshine. So there's that here. Sorry to be daft here, but can the king just override everyone in the firm and allow them to have security and a place to stay at Buckingham Palace or wherever, or even override his schedule and reschedule things to see his son? Honestly, asking as I don't get it. He just doesn't want to meet him. That's all it is. That is what the monarchy lost. I'm quite happy with that. And our position of the king and wife had lots of booze days ago. Oh, really? All right, I don't follow them. The ones, if they don't come on my timeline, I don't go search for it. Let's be honest, none of the minorities of the derangers will have the guts to boo. More chance of the bigger trolls like the grifting royals reporters doing it. All right, so there's that here. To be up against an entire, century, the head of state, government, media, leaders, hate. Yet he worked with assertiveness, kindness, smile, shows peace and joy. There is absolutely nothing to not love about Meghan and Harry. They are absolutely phenomenal and excellent role models. Yep. Okay, what is this here? Oh, so that's an ad. The good son, we love him here in California. This is an ad. I'm not even gonna play it. Okay, after this, what is this is doing? Okay, I was told an angry goose accidentally waddled over and let out a few lonely honk, but apparently no one noticed. Well, one lady right in front of the irate goose did notice and basically gave a death stare that said, "Shut the F up or your goose is cooked." Someone is cutting onions. Or there are some badly done AI booing videos floating around. Don't be fooled by those. They are good at losing. They want to keep people in the bubble. But we see the people who were there. So maybe that, but ET is part of those the same group anyway. Next tweet. Royal family snub of Prince Harry and UK for 10th anniversary of Invictus game levels an obvious appearance of spite toward Harry and his mixed-race American wife and their kids. Extremely poor optics, especially in 2024. Royals couldn't look more racist and class conscious if they try. Okay, and class conscious if they try. Remember, the country, since Brexit, the UK, okay, and the rest of the world too, okay, and when you look at America as well, they were heading in the same direction. And I've talked about it in many of my videos. But for the US, the 2020 came through, people went out and vote. But the UK, something, I don't know what happened, but instead of getting away from the Tories and whatever, but they bring more of those Tories in. I don't know if there was any cheating and voting or whatever, but what came through, what's giving the UK the lifeline that the US had in 2020 is Harry and Meghan's union. And I've said this so many times. So at least more eyes will be open, and hopefully proper decision will be made in the future. Right, Princess Diana's sibling and their children are at the event. The racist Windsors aren't his only family in the UK. Alright, there's that retweet here. Charles Spencer, that's a different language. That's 22 seconds. Let me go into it so we could see it bigger. Come on. Alright, so there it is here. Okay, so that's that. Let me go back out. There's this. Let's be brutally frank. The British royal family need Harry more than Harry needs them. Harry has a happy family life. Harry is making his own way in the world because he has Meghan at his side. The British royal family are lacking in so many ways. Beyond the obvious health issues, they are out of touch. They've always been out of touch. Okay, so let's pause. Mind you, Birmingham, UK wants to host the IG in 2027. Okay, yet Harry is still doing very great without them or the taxpayers' money. There's the laugh here. The joke is on you all. There's a minute, 1 second. That's a Let me see if it's still playing. Yeah, there's the music. Okay, so there's that. Okay, they are embarrassing. That's why they are going to come crumbling down. The Spencers showing up and force nails the message. He is love. He is Diana's son. Okay, the real villain are the courtiers. They create this sad situation. They have more power than the actual royal themselves. They won't allow change. Could have been really different. True. And how will I say that? Those courtiers are more like those people, the business people. They want the country to go a different way. It's their ruling that's going on right now. But when the king should have said, you know, I don't know, for some reason I feel like since Charles was young, they did not tell him his true powers. But they allow him to override other, you know, people in lower classes. Okay, but to do things for the country and things like that, I think they diminish his power and what he can say and things like. I don't know. He probably does, but I don't know. They put some sort of a fear in him. Okay, the man who's apparently ill, Charles still is vile. Not surprised. It looks even worse when his mother's family turned up to support him. I look at this from a veteran perspective. I lost my limbs for my country, but my supreme commander does not care and cannot put personal differences. Okay, cannot put personal differences aside to show respect for the ultimate sacrifice of life and limbs. Yeah, that's the thing here. Look at during the Invictus games, Netherlands and the Germany one. At least the Germany one, they sort of say something, not the royal family, but people of position in the UK. But they didn't say anything during the Netherlands thing because they don't want to support Harry when the thing is about veterans. Even though Harry is a veteran, but because Harry was the one who created, it's popular, so they don't want to show. I don't know, the way they're thinking. The snub was to the thousands of veterans worldwide, not to Prince Harry, because Harry was there to support his fellow veterans. That's right. Okay, many of us were afraid of him going over there, but he showed up anyway. Their behavior since Harry and Meghan left has been working in the Sussex's favor. The whole world is watching. That's right. We have seen the abuse. We have also seen the family constantly lie and manipulate. The institution is crumbling and we can't wait. Okay, 100%. And the Spencers supporting him make his brother and father look petty as hell and hateful. Not that they care anyway. They are very comfortable in their hate. That's right. Okay, they were not needed. Okay, but at least for the veterans, if they thought about this alone, for the veterans, I think, you know, it will say something different. But no, who cares? The Spencers were there, and Diana, he don't need that weathered Windsor's gene pool. Appearances, not a race issue, dear. It's a bashing issue. Better for King Charles to look like a fool and visit with the man who publicly bashed his family for years. You just want Harry to be able to collect info so he can yap about it to the press, and King Charles said, not this time. Okay, what the hell are you talking about? Harry is the most... If the tabloid did not say shit about him and his wife, okay, none of this would have happened. The book, the docu-series, the Oprah interview, it's completely the opposite of that. But standard, let me see these two comments and then I'll move on. Not a single word has leaked from the February meeting between Charles and Harry, which will suggest that any leaks aren't from them. What we do know is that Camilla was excluded, and that came from Camilla's friend, Petrola Wyatt. Britain looked very weak worldwide. You have adulterer king that cheated on Princess Diana a day before the wedding, and now he is not talking with his son. What a shame. Yeah, I mean, these people, Harry told his truth, and he's done. Let me go to the next tweet. I really need to start editing. Yesterday I didn't go to the gym, so later today I need to go. There's that here. There's the squad. We still have the Nigerian visit coming. OMG. There's the squad. They're waiting for that. Okay, there's the laugh. Busy month, busy year for the Sussexes. This is what royaling is about. That's an ad. Okay, we are winning. Harry and Meghan are winning. We need to keep on praying, protection and everything. I feel like that's me right now. My happiness is at 1000% whilst I'm pissing and annoying the shit out of everyone who's a hater. Next tweet. Okay, the shade. That's the thing that I put. Right. So there's this here, the difference between the two outings. Okay, I think the popularity polls are lying to Brits about who is truly popular. There's the laugh. Yeah, Harry has his mother's spirit for sure. We've seen this. I'm gonna go over it really quickly. Okay, next one. There's the brother. Look at this. All this empty. And the sound is on, by the way. That's it. Alright, let's read some of the comments here. I would love to see that poll tomorrow. There's the laugh here. Okay, I'm having flashbacks. This, the toxic British press and their lies never hold up. At the end of the day, the people or lack thereof always tells what the real temperature is. Alright, so there's a retweet that was back in 2023. The person filming hates of Prince William is a bully. They pen out. There's the score here. Okay. Let me pause this. Okay, at Camilla Tamley asking Harry, are you happy to be home? Oh, it was her who asked that? Prince Harry, haha, good to see you. Translation, Prince Harry, I'm not at home yet. When I'm finished, I'm going home to my wife and kids. Camilla wanted Harry to say yes so she can write how miserable he is with... Camilla wanted Harry to say, quote, yes, so she can write how miserable he is with Meghan in America. Okay, it's 12 seconds. I didn't know that was her. Just laugh. I mean, these people have no shame. They should not even show up, if anything. Okay, so the thing they fear most became their reality. Good. I personally don't see this monarchy thing lasting over 20 years, but that's just me. It could have if they changed with the time, but it's too late. That's an ad. Okay, there are a lot of folks here, myself included, who love to see an end to the monarchy, but are ride or die for Harry and Meghan a lot more than the papers will have you believe. Because there's a direction they want the world to go. So there are some people who's resisting. What Harry and Meghan's reunion just caused a huge resistance, and they went too hard after Harry and Meghan, and that's, you know, causing them the problem here. There are a lot of folks here. Okay, I just read that the toxic British press lie about everything. So of course their polls are completely fabricated. They make money by the lie. There's the lie here. Be careful what you ask for, William. You wanted the attention. Oops, there it is. All right. It's as if those polls harvest a certain type of response that has no similarity to the truth. But unlike UK and US celebrities, the royal family rely desperately to the whims of tourism spending or the top of the pops countdown every few months. There's the laugh here. LOL, somebody is definitely lying. These are the crowd that were there. Yep. And there's that. Okay, wow, that's an ad. Okay, there's another one. I'm telling you, the receipts are coming. Let me read bottom up. Okay, oh my God, Prince Harry is the man. I.e., the true reason security was taken away. They can't compete with Harry and the UK, let alone abroad. Even his biggest psycho friends could have been bothered to show up for this engagement. They all at the church waiting to catch a glimpse of the irrelevant one. There's a laugh here. Popular my ass. Okay, definitely. The media have always chased and published pictures on Harry because he is the royal who sells their papers. Okay, I love the Spencers showed up to support him. The loudest voices online are the hateful ones. The majority probably love him so much. This is him. I have this in one of my videos. Nobody. I remember when I was looking at the video, as the camera panned out further, and I was like, oh, there's some people over there. But when I look closer, all of them were camera people, photographers. Somehow the polls show Egg is more popular than Harry. Footage shows lack of crowds for awkward Prince William Aberdeen visit. That was back in 23. So go around that time. The video that I have around this time, I have it. Okay, you will see it in one of those videos. No freaking doubt about that. I think based on the reception Harry got, if Meg, I still believe she knows what's best for her, where to step foot in that country, that they're the people glamoring over each other to get even a peep of the Duchess. Okay, I'm a Brit and I know they are fake polls. I do not know anyone who had been polled or who knows anyone that's been polled. I bet it was done by the toxic British abusive media that pump out hate toward Harry and Meghan, i.e. they fell on behalf of the royal family. And the worst thing is when you read the polls that they share, I think YouGov, something like that, they put some extraordinary numbers. I'm like, what the hell? At least put a number slightly above, you know, whoever you're comparing with. But they went to the extreme. I'm like, who will be 90-something% for the institution? I'm like, it's unbelievable. And I think it's isn't Camilla's son work for YouGov or something like that? Alright, so some part of this I share on my community board on Happy Team Sussex. Google Trends today, Prince Harry versus Charles and William world. Okay, so blue is Charles, red is William, and yellow is Harry. Okay, so red William all the way down, and Charles in the middle, and Harry's on top. And this is where they are being talked about. But one of the questions that came to me is like, what is Charles doing that he's being talked all over like that? Okay, isn't this part Russia or something like that? China, Russia, and this is South America and things like that. So what is he doing that he's being talked about? So this is the thing. If I were to really focus on this, that's what I would want to know. What is he doing with those countries? Okay, the Middle East is having some issues, you know. So Australia, some part of Africa, Nigeria, and I believe this is South Africa down here. What is this? Is this Morocco or something? I don't know my map very well. Or is it Egypt or something like that? I don't know. And this one, I think this is Nigeria. When I was doing the t-shirt design, I think this is Nigeria. Yeah, I don't know my map very well, so that's that. Okay, so Charles is being talked about all these blue spots and things like that. So I'm just wondering, what is he doing? I mean, not in a bad way or whatever, but if he's doing things that whatever, but I would like to know what it is that he's doing. Okay, there's the UK here. Blue, the same colors for the same people. Yellow is Harry, and there's William somewhere down here. He was talked about somewhere here. William, that is. Okay. The entire UK is talking about the Harry. Yellow is Harry, but where's William? You don't see. I don't see any red anywhere. So if Charles is 26%, but where is a dot of yellow of blue? All right. Okay, so there's me here. The math is mathing. What was King Charles III doing today? What happened to egg? All right, so that's an ad. I don't see anything for the bullion because nothing was there. Notice who is searching for Charles. All the threat, that's right, all the threat countries. No one is looking for wee William Winky, and everyone in the democratic Western world is looking for good King Harry. Wait, interesting. Locals for Chucky. Can't see why. No trusted source and places that represent limited press and free speech. Oh dear, that's a good for Chucky. Wills don't even see a red dot. That's what I'm saying. Oh well, no one cares about Willie. Okay, the land of a billion dots. The land of a billion bats. Oh, how the squad is, or so data driven. Kensington, was it Palace? That's a misspell. Palace must be a glow with William incandescent. Okay, I need a stronger zoom lens for the color red. That's because it's not there. Okay, they are never beating the bats allegation. Those blue numbers. Wow. Not a dot for William. Not a dot. Alright, next tweet. Today is a reminder that Prince Harry has his mother-in-law, the Spencer's family, the Invictus family, his African family, which includes Santabali and his second parent, Tej and Mike, and his brother Nacho. If you ask me, he's rich and family, much more than many of us have. Alright, so there's the uncle and the aunt. There's Tej and Ma. Yeah, you could see how relaxed they are. This is why every time Harry finished whatever he's doing with the royal family, he's just hanging out in Africa. He just want to go there. They treat him like human being. Okay, so there's Miss Doria, Queen, and Prince Philip. Look at Harry looking at his creation. Okay, so this is the person who helped Harry establish the Invictus. They were talking about how they didn't have any money. Did I come across that tweet? Oh my goodness, did I put it? Alright, so there's Nacho. Nacho is a really nice person. Okay, there's the prince. Both of them, by the way. Okay, they're all friends. There's family, and then there are friends that become family. That's for sure. Okay, friends are the family you choose with your heart. That's for sure. And Prince Cioso, I agree. Facts. Okay, that's an ad. And Tyler Perry and his wife plus kids. Alright, next tweet. These are the people that has been there for Harry from the beginning. Alright, let's pause. I shared this already. I think I did, right? Video and pictures of the Spencers truly out in force supporting Prince Harry, including Uncle Earl Charles Spencer, Aunt Lady Jane Fellows, and cousin Viscount Louis Spencer, Lady Lara Spencer, and George, was it? Marco Cordell? Okay, sorry if I pronounce it wrong. 39 seconds. Give me issues. So these are the family, extended families. Oh, it's playing again. Okay. Harry has arrived at St. Paul's Cathedral to cheers for the Invictus Game 10 years anniversary celebration. The Spencers are out in full force supporting him, including Uncle Charles Spencer, Aunt Lady Jane Fowler, and his cousin Louis Spencer. Okay, let's just finish that one. I think that's the same one, is it? I wasn't paying attention. What I like about this video is the shadow of the bird. Let me show you. You'll see in some, be ready. There's gonna be a shadow of a bird that passed through. About now. Okay, there's the shadow. That's what I like about this. Okay, it's right here right now. I'm gonna play it. Watch. That's what I like about this. Okay, those Spencers are making me fall in love with them. They are not shy about where their loyalties lie. Beautiful day. Yep, I raised that as well in the previous video. He can always count on them, and I love it for him. Yeah, the Spencers. I think we can now say for sure what side of Prince Harry's family are getting up-to-date pictures and video clip of the Sussexes. What is it? I mean, just, I'm sure they will show up for William too. Okay, just to stay neutral, because at the end of the day, they both are Princess Diana's kids. Okay, Harry and William. They may not like, depend on the event that it is. If it's something that doesn't go with their value, they probably will not show up. But I'm sure in other things. But William is not doing anything for them to show up. Just think about that as well. So if they show up for William, I will support them as well, because both of the boys are Diana's kids. But the difference between the two brothers, not only they both choose different paths, one is doing something, and the other one, even though he's gonna be king, he's not doing anything for the Spencer's family to show up to support him. They're not he's not doing anything. Just think of it that way. And I will not be upset with them if they show up for William. But what has William done where there's gonna be a opening about something? Usually the charities that William going to cut is someone else's thing. He's just gonna show up. But he didn't create anything from ground up for himself. Earthshot, for instance. We hear he took the idea from somebody else. But what has Earthshot has done for where he will need the support of his mother's side of the family. But Harry has done a lot of things. Okay, I'm all. And then let's not forget, sometimes William don't invite them too. Okay, when you look at, for instance, one of the things I raised not too long ago, when William was getting married, he didn't invite Sarah Ferguson. Is that her name? Okay, Fergie. He didn't invite her. But when you think of Fergie, when Princess Diana was alive, she welcomed Princess Diana. They were okay, I think, from my perspective. I think they were okay. It's the family, you know, the craziness within the blood royals. But when Harry was getting married, he invited her, and she showed up. But right now, I could understand. I truly understand Fergie. Harry probably invited her to come, but just put yourself in her shoes, living with those vipers. Okay, I do not know her situation. Okay, but considering the way that family is, if she had to show up to support Harry, look what they're doing to Harry already. Can you imagine what they will do to her? She's I don't think she has that inner fighting spirit to fight back the institution. So she just stay out of the way. While the rest of the royal family, look at Charles and William, pounding on Harry. They took Harry's house away. Okay, can you imagine what they will do to her? Especially after she divorced Andrew. So all of this, just put yourself in her shoes. How, you know, she has to walk a fine line. When she came to the US not too long ago, could have been last year, I think she had a book and some engagement she was doing at 92nd Y in New York. And then she went on one of those talk shows and they were asking her some stuff about Harry and whatever. But she didn't really answer the question. She took a middle ground and said something about, I don't remember exactly what she said, but more about love and things like that. Okay, so Sarah knows. And I agree with her the way she's proceeding, because knowing what I know now and the way the family, the royal family is, so I understand, you know, certain things that she does, and she did it very well as well. Okay, she has to walk a fine line. His uncle said they will look out for him. I feel like his mom is in the room with him, loving this so much. That bird that flew over, you see the shadow of the bird while he's going up to the church. I don't know. I feel like this is something. It means something. Let's go to the next tweet. And this is my last one, and then I'll do a prayer. Oh my God, it's 4 o'clock. Next tweet. So let's pause. Okay, so happy I went to the service of Thanksgiving for the Invictus game. Such a nice atmosphere. Got to speak to a few vets as well. So friendly and welcoming. Mad respect to them. Most people had 4 medals as a minimum, and interesting to know their stories. Thank you. All right. I can see that one. So there's that here. 7 seconds. Look at all those people. Okay, let's go to the next one. So that's Harry up front, by the way. And Charles is the head of the church. Look at the light. When she zoom in, you see the light, like a halo flashes over him. This guy is blessed. We need to keep on praying for him.
And there are varieties of services at the same board. And there are varieties of activities. But it is the same God who activates all of them in everyone. To each is given the manifestation of the Spirit for the common good. To one is given through the Spirit the utterance of wisdom, and to another the utterance of knowledge according to the same Spirit. To another faith by the same Spirit. To another gifts of healing by the one Spirit. To another, the working of miracles. To another, prophecy. To another, the discernment of spirits. To another, various kinds of tongues. To another, the interpretation of tongues. All these are activated by one and the same Spirit, who allots to each one individually, just as the Spirit chooses.
Okay. Oh, is there more?
That's Harry in that huddle getting really trying not to stand up. Okay, let him breathe. Let me take it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad a Sussex supporter got to go. Veterans need more love and respect. They really do. The ones I met and spoke to today were friendly, proud of their service and medals, and especially proud of the games. Service was beautiful and heartwarming. And the atmosphere was, there's this, beautiful. That's an ad. Thank you for supporting Prince Harry and the IG team. It was my absolutely pleasure. Thank you so much for going. There's this. Okay, just listening to your account of Invictus 10-year anniversary via Space. Thank you for taking time to discuss your experience and for supporting our dear Prince Harry, Invictus Games Foundation, and the service members at the event today. Okay, bless you, sweetie. It was great. What was that gold statue did walking inside the church on a pole and then walk out with it and put it aside of a car? What does that symbolize? Okay, I have never seen that before. There's that. That's an ad. And there's all of this. Okay, so there's another one. This is extra.
Are you guys on holiday? What's happening?
For a wedding here.
For a wedding? Not in there. You got two cameras. How are you got two cameras? That doesn't even make sense.
Two cameras. How do you even do that?
You can say hi to your life. Carmen, we go from Barcelona. Barcelona.
Harry, love you.
Okay, so that's that. That was unexpected. Lovely. Sound like British. Oh, let's pause. Sound like British accent cheering in this video as well. There's that. Oh, woke up to see. Lovely. Nothing like that home love. His charm is off the chart. Beautiful. Lovely to hear his conversation. Thank you for sharing. He's the most charming royal. Always look so at ease with people. He's so easygoing and personable. I watch this with a smile. As we say in my language, my heart is white. Thank you for this. He looks great. By contrast, the royal family looks old and tired. So nice to see. Warm reception and goodbyes. Yeah, the other ones look old and tired because majority of the energy is to hate on Harry. And Harry, you know, the shield is there. It's bouncing right back at them. Alright, so let's do a prayer. This is the last prayer. Prayer for prosperity and friendship. Let's say prayer for guidance and protection. Let's do that. Okay, here are some prayers for protection and guidance. Prayer for spiritual protection. Lord Jesus, you are the highest authority, and there is no spiritual power above you. Therefore, I hide in you, as you are my safe shelter. I'm confident that in submitting to you, no evil will ever be able to conquer me. Therefore, in your name, I trust you to send your messengers and protect me wherever I go. Okay. Jesus, my Lord, I place my life in your hands. You are always faithful to rescue and protect me from evil people who want to harm my loved ones or me. Put us in the right places at the right time to avoid harm. Guide my life, O Lord, from the works of the evil one. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And I think I will be putting this video on this channel, PYTE, because it's mostly about the Sussexes and a more positive discussion. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching. And now I need to edit yesterday's video. That's it.